I'm just imagining you pull your covers up.
I was like, what is happening? And then I was like, I'm gonna turn on the TV. We're recording, babe. Let's go.
Oh.
Stop stretching. What are you doing? A pre-game stretch for your podcast?
I'm stretched. Welcome to May the Zoo be with you, America's favorite Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, and now Sorcery podcast.
We're back, baby. We're back. We're back.
I'm joined by the man who interrupts the intro and did not receive a plaque for excellent service for a company today, Louis DeGeorge.
Oh, you stole my... And I'm joined by the man who is appreciated by his company for his 5 years of excellence, ladies and gentlemen. He got an amazing acrylic plaque, and he's so excited about it. He's going to put it in the background of his video at some point.
It's already in the background. Can you find it?
It's so tiny you can't see it.
It's more 5 years of than 5 years of excellence, but you know, we're here.
Oh man, what is up, everybody? We're excited. We're Donaldless, we're Georgeless. This is basically the old school reaction phase. Josh and I had a podcast back in the day called the reaction phase, so we're back, baby.
That was fun.
That was fun. That was good times. Good times. Honestly, when I look back in the pandemic, I realized how little we could do outside of the world. And how nice it was just to hop on and chat about card games all the time.
Golf.
Those were the days. I should have golfed. I was too busy.
I don't know why you got into golf last week.
Dude, all I do now is watch golf videos.
Yeah.
On
YouTube, you watch YouTube golf?
Dude, YouTube golf, so good. Golf YouTube, way better than TCG YouTube.
You're here. This is now a YouTube golf podcast. Why didn't we discuss this before the podcast?
That's just our golf channels
for 2.5 years.
I was thinking while I was watching all these professional, really good golfers, it's not that much fun watching them. They don't make mistakes. They miss a putt, and I'm like, oh man, that's cool. They miss putts too. But I think what golf YouTube is missing is me being terrible at golf.
And that, my friend, you're not filling a gap that doesn't exist. I'm going to introduce you to Bob Does Sports, one of the biggest golf YouTube channels.
Really?
And it's a guy who's fine at golf. He's good at golf for all of us. He's not great at golf for YouTube golf, and arguably the best golf YouTube channel.
The one I'm watching is the guy's last name is D. I don't know. He's a professor. He won a DeChambeau, whatever. Yeah.
Nice.
And he's just I'm going to play with this Walmart $120 set. I'm going to play with hickory clubs. Crazy. Anyway.
I'm sending you a video. Bob Does Sports, 18 holes, 18 drinks.
Yeah. That's what we should be about. If anybody wants to see it, dude, we should do a May the Zoo be with you golf outing where we invite the viewers and we go golfing. Gold.
The poor one viewer that shows up.
No, we should just do it so I can. All this is just so I can make my golf club's business expenses. That's the key.
You already can.
I know, but this makes it more fun.
It's a big, beautiful set of golf clubs, man. It's a tax write-off.
Anyway, today we're going to talk about a bunch of Magic stuff. We are bringing back the sorcery section. We got 3 sorcery topics. Sorcery, nothing for the whole year. Then all of a sudden, a bunch of stuff to talk about.
It's almost like it's a byproduct of having one set a year.
Donald and George are gone, so we're going to talk about Pokemon. We're excited about that. And probably no Lorcana. There's set championship.
It should have just been the all indie TCG podcast.
Oh, man. Bring me back. Bring me back to the indie TCGs.
I don't think we have very nice things to say about most indie TCGs, though.
Please don't bring me back to the indie TCGs.
Yeah, just don't.
I enjoy actually having a business.
I realize now I am more than 4 times larger of a YouTube channel than I was when I stopped the day I stopped doing indie TCGs. And you are what?
I am more than 4 times larger, but not as a YouTube channel, as a person.
Well, me too.
That's actually not true. I'm about the same, which was 4 times larger than when I started a
Yeah,
business.
I'm actually about the same too. There's not much that's changed. Wow,
Yeah,
this is
well,
the
it's
most.
like
Why are
when
we so derailed? George and Donald
this
aren't
is
even
great.
here.
Yeah,
Here
because
we are,
we
off the
haven't
rails.
talked all week. Um,
You had a birthday party.
yeah, my kid turned 6. I took
I
the whole
cleaned up.
day off. Me and my
I cleaned
wife
up poopy pants.
me and my wife both took the whole day off, and we just spent like a whole day with our kids. It was great. It was so good. I was like, why don't I do this every day? I was like, oh, because we have to work. Stupid.
Grandma came and picked up our kid because she's like, I want to spend time with Cammy. And or my I don't know if I ever said my daughter's name. That was weird.
There you go.
Picked up my daughter and took her, and then my wife was like, I'm so summered out and dealing with the kid all day. I just want to sit on the couch and watch my show and not be touched. And I reorganized my office, and it was glorious.
There you go.
She's like, I've had a kid attached to me 24/7. I just want to break. And I made her dinner and cleaned my office.
We had the opposite. We had no grandparents at the birthday party for like the first time ever, because
That's weird.
like we celebrated 4th of July. We celebrated with all the
Oh,
grandparents. And my wife and I were like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. No grandparents. Our kids were behaved. Nobody like when they didn't get the cake early or the presents early, nobody cried because we just said no and nobody was telling them anything out. It was great.
Right.
Awesome.
Yeah, we woke up in the morning and we were like, our kid's not here. What do we do? Do we just have a coffee and enjoy each other's company? Like, we don't have to get up and make pancakes right now.
Parenting and golf, 2 things that are way bigger communities to do YouTube channels on.
And YouTube Shorts, because YouTube Shorts is the hack.
Yeah, 100%. As I haven't posted a short all week.
I just started doing shorts again this week. We can't do shorts at the same time.
No.
It's confirmed.
Okay, yeah, let's get into. We have a full list of the Edge of Eternities special guests and stellar sites. I thought we could go through and look at some of those. What was the big one that was announced? It was Ancient Tomb, yeah, which isn't even on my picture, which is great. Ancient Tomb. Is that standard legal now? No, because it's special guests. Yeah.
Well, it's not. It's not a special guest. Sheet. It's not a special guest. It's a
bonus sheet. Stellar site.
It's a bonus sheet, but what's it specifically called?
Stellar sites.
Stellar sites. I just answered that. Gosh darn it.
Yeah, I said that 4 times.
Yeah, I know. But it's not standard legal. And we're entering Outlaws of Thunder Junction territory with this release. We're entering because there's the stellar sites, and then there's the planar or portrait. I think it's portrait stellar sites.
I think that's, I don't know. There's a lot.
Well, the stellar sites is like the run of cards. Then there's the portrait, which is the special version of the special run of cards.
Yes.
And you know what they say, when everything is special, nothing is special. So that's why they made a special showcase.
Well, that's just Magic now. Everything is special, so nothing is special.
Well, sure, but they did listen to our complaints. There's no more old borders anymore. They're not doing old borders every set.
That's crazy.
Listen, you come to May the Zoo be with you for the answers to what Wizards of the Coast is going to do. And we called this. We said they got to stop doing it.
We did. Ancient Tomb seems like the best one. And also the rest of them seem kind of lackluster to me. Am I crazy?
I'm not qualified to answer this question because I love lands.
Yeah. If you were going to make a list of lands that you wanted in the set, Ancient Tomb would be one of them.
And it would be Shocklands for sure.
Yeah, but Shocklands aren't in the.
No, but they're still in the set.
I know. I'm talking. I want to just talk about the stellar sites. Just that right now.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I would have had stellar site versions of the Shocklands. I wanted to see Triomes redone just because they're one of my favorite land cycles that I've ever had. I mean, what do you mean? Hold on. There's a strip mine in here. There's an Ancient Tomb. There's a Mana Confluence. This is sick.
I think my list is just bad. The list I'm looking at
Thespian Stage
has neither.
There's a Gemstone Caverns. There's a Reflector. You're just wrong.
Send me your list. What the hell? Send me your list.
It's not Mythic Spoiler. What is this? No,
I never use Mythic Spoiler.
Oh. Shout out Mythic Spoiler. Now
their ads always ruin my. Yeah, scroll
Oh
all
my
the way down
gosh.
here.
They've got the
Oh, there's
original
way, holy
pre-billions.
moly, there's way more.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
that's why
way, way, way,
there's a
way, way
strip
more.
mine. I think I already said strip mine, but I'm saying it again. There's a
Lotus
strip mine.
Field.
Yeah, there's a
Oh,
Lotus Field.
no wonder this set is selling so freaking well.
There's a Celestial Colonnade.
Did
Shout
you
out to when
see
you could win the game with that. We're
how
just gonna go on and saying, "Oh, there's this and this." And the
did you see
point
how
is, this is a cool set of cards.
did you see how fast the play boxes sold on TCG Player Day?
No,
It was like
was it pretty intense?
four minutes sold out, completely gone. Inkmoth
What?
Nexus.
Wait, play boxes sold out on
Yeah,
TCG
like
Player?
they're drop with banana stand.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, $99 or something like that plus shipping.
They have a
Crazy.
Dust Bowl in here? Gosh, I can't answer questions about this because
You just
I just collect lands
are you
because I
gonna get
really
one of
like
each of
them.
these?
I don't think I'll be able to justify that financially, but
I mean, most of them are gonna be pretty cheap, I would think.
I think someone in my Discord, shout out to my Discord, saying they got an Ancient Tomb for like $55 on pre-order. I think it was Card Market or something like that.
That seems good.
Yeah. So maybe you can get a quick cheap now. I
I'm
don't
not
know.
a fan of them, the space stuff. I don't
I
know.
mean, you're just wrong. I mean, that's fine.
Maybe. Somebody was telling me in a comment section that the old Magic that it actually fits the lore of old Magic. The whole traveling on planets and spaceships and whatever. If you read the like the old Magic books, which I've never have you read those? They said that it
I
fits the lore of Magic the Gathering to have spaceships and all this stuff. And I was like, oh, maybe I'm
Buddy, I
just
don't read.
yeah, maybe I'm just wrong. That scavenger grounds is crazy. All the giant dragons floating around that planet.
The non-portrait version of the Lotus Field is insane. Like you're objectively wrong. This is cool.
It's just like strip mine and it's a planet. It just doesn't do it.
It's a look. The planet is completely mined out. Look at that art. The planet has been mined so much it is hollow.
Did you just say Lotus Field or is that me? That artwork's sick.
I said Lotus Field. I said the.
I love the frame break things. The best thing that Magic has done in the flashy era is to start to realize that the frame itself is part of the art. That they have done
Yes.
such a good job of figuring out how to make it feel like it's a three-dimensional object.
Right.
Yeah, they did like they really have done a good job with that.
You know that became really common with altars, years back.
Mhm.
And it's nice to see them embracing a portion of that community. Like altar artists had it right first to use that and try to make your card come to life.
Yeah.
That was where it's at. It was cool. Gosh, the echoing deeps. All right, we can't just see, gosh, look at this. Like that's not a fun podcast. Point is, this is an insane series of cards. I think this is really cool.
Yeah, I mean, this is why this has got to be the main driving factor for most people pre-ordering, I would say.
I think so too. But let's not undersell the special guests in this set. With the Nexus of Fate, a Sliver Overlord, a Green Sun Zenith, like this series of cards and this treatment available in booster boxes, like this is
those
like a
things
very
are
expensive secret layer
yeah,
just available.
Yep.
Warping whale, like this is going to be a really cool. There's a Magus of the Moon.
versioning.
This is going to be
a
a
good
cool.
one.
Yeah.
I think I would like a set of all these ones. Like this is what I anticipated the set to feel like more. Like when it was announced it was going to be a space opera, I was envisioning this as all the cards. Less spaceships.
This is going to be expensive.
I was envisioning less spaceships and more of like this type of old school sci-fi stuff.
Well, like, look, it's here for you.
No, I get it. Yeah. I like it.
They leaned into that a lot with Duskborn, right? They leaned into like the more old school horror motif there. So I could see why you had that vibe.
Collector boxes up to $400. Huge spike.
Absolutely bananas.
So supply
Low.
less than Tark here.
Yeah.
Which is wild. Obviously less than Final Fantasy, because Final Fantasy was roughly double the supply for us anyway. And I know a pretty good demand. 23 boxes selling a day at $402. It just seems like people are really excited about it, but then also there's just not the supply. I mean, like, just not there.
So let's put conspiracy theory hats on for a moment, right? Let's get crazy with it.
Love it.
You've got a world where printer time is already at a premium, and you're planning your Magic the Gathering, you're planning your year, and you have Final Fantasy, you have Edge of Eternities, and you have Spider-Man.
You're like, what do I need to print more of?
Exactly, you nailed it. How do I get this done efficiently? Well, I definitely can't. There's no risk of overprinting Final Fantasy, and probably no risk of overprinting Spider-Man.
I was going to ask you, so do you think that Final Fantasy got more print, like that we've already seen what is more print in general?
100%.
That's crazy.
100% Final Fantasy
surprise me.
was.
We had a lot of boxes of Final Fantasy's pumping in too. Like, it's.
Remember, we had this conversation with Final Fantasy allocations. We were like, "Oh, you're not going to get any," and then it turns out like, "Oh no, I'm getting a bunch. Everyone's just buying it."
Yeah.
Right. And so I think there's a world where the decision was made that this set was going to be like, hey, probably not the most popular set. Tarkir Dragonstorm was billed as more popular at the start of the year. Someone in my comment section called it Spacer Drift. Shout out to them, because I told them in my comment section I'm stealing that. That's a great one. Like, I could just see a world where this is a bit underprinted.
Yeah, I mean 100% underprint. And the question is it still good? And if it is, then I mean Tarkir is what, $350 a box? What's Tarkir?
$312.
No shot. It's dropped that far.
$312.
Really?
$312.
Dang. Yeah, it has.
No.
Man.
It hurt my heart.
I mean, like, if Tarkir, well, 312 is, I don't know.
Down from 400.
No, I mean, I don't know that I would use the phrase 312. I would say it's 340, 335. This is the problem. TCG
312 plus $14.99 shipping.
This is the problem on TCG Player lately. You have to get to the middle of the second page to get a, in my mind, reasonable listing, like somebody that has actual reviews, but also like shipping. And then there's all these like stupid, they've got to stop it with this picture thing.
You can keep the picture thing. I don't understand how these sellers, when packs are for sale.
Yeah.
Selling 3 packs in the collector booster box space to me should be like, oh, we're restricting
the entire front page is not actual boxes.
This actually is go to Final Fantasy. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about why. I'm doing a members only video, so don't bring up why. You already know.
Members only.
TCG Player is already on my SHIT list. So
dude,
they're going
down. There's a competitor TCG Player out there right now. It's coming up soon.
What's it called?
I'm not telling you.
Oh, okay. Because I wrote it?
No. I'll tell you. Walmart.
Oh yeah, we did talk about this.
Yeah. I had a call with them today, and like they're going for it. Like they're going for it in a big way. That's gonna be
maybe this is a byproduct of Universes Beyond. Remember, we made fun of
this is a byproduct of TCG Player being the absolute worst. Well, shout out to TCG Player. You can use the code in the description of my videos. Gets me 3% of your order. Thank you for your support. But TCG Player is the absolute. There's no alternative though. Where else are you going to go to get your cards?
No,
they do nothing for sellers. Like
I was in works with an alternative, and like they were asking me about the experiencing and asking me to be an affiliate for the platform. And every time I gave them feedback on like the experience, and they got like angry with me in the support emails when I was giving them feedback.
Somebody asked me about that exact I'm not going to say the program either, but somebody asked me about that. I said, well, my friend Josh did it and he hated it.
Well, no, I was like, you broached me
Yeah.
about this. I told you what my experience was and what I'd want to see
It's
as
like
I tied my name to this thing.
it's
And
like
then they got mad at me. And I
it's like
did it. I did everything professionally and nicely. And they were like,
it's like they're an indie TCG.
yeah, they were like snippy and like mad at me. And I was like, okay, I'm super glad I spent a bunch of time on this.
My business is run so much on TCG Player. Like you can't down the thing that TCG Player does is that they bring you sales that you don't have.
Oh, 100%.
So
because they're the only place to go and everyone knows of them.
But if there's a competitor and it ends up being something like as big as Walmart's whole thing is they're like, we have 250 million users on our website a day.
Yes, great. I would argue without Universes Beyond, you have people see they can put Magic on the front page and you just skip over it.
Right. No, I'm not saying that I'm not saying that people, you're right. People are not going to walmart.com and searching in Edge of Eternities. But if they do it well enough that when you Google Edge of Eternities collector box and it pops up and right next to tcgplayer.com is the walmart.com listing, and then it has, all the sellers.
The problem with that is I think more people are TCG Player search barring Edge of Eternity collector box than they are Googling search barring it.
That's probably true.
It
is certainly a monopoly.
Yeah, 100%. Like we've talked about the barriers that it's going to take to overcome to be in that space, and they're owned by eBay. So if anyone gets close, they're just going to get bought. Like
not Walmart. eBay's not buying Walmart.
Well, no, I don't think
that's the point. I'm so
Walmart is going to be beneficial for you driving people. Like if you could drive people towards use your massive audience because you're a giant YouTuber that sits up in your ivory tower and punches down to the rest.
I would just drive them to my website, KitchenTableTCG.com. Everybody.
I said I'm going to make a member video and you jumped on me and you've done like 6 plugs in 25 minutes.
I didn't jump on you. I was excited for you. I was laughing that you called it a members only video.
Well, because it's got some details in it that I don't want to. Anyway,
yeah, like a members only. It's like a thing, right? Like the member. Yeah. You need a jacket to watch this video.
Take your pants off and jacket. That's such a good album or such a good song title.
It's an album.
It's a whole album.
It's take off your pants and jacket.
No, is that what it is?
Yeah, not take off your pants and jacket. Or whatever you said. Take off your. What did you say? That's what I just said. What did you just say?
I don't know. Everyone knows what I was referencing. We're all old here.
Great.
It's going to be hard to pick up as many natural sales on Walmart.com as it is on TCG Player.
Yeah.
It's sealed boxes only, I assume.
Right now it is.
Yeah, I just can't imagine single sales going well on Walmart.com.
I mean,
maybe I'm willing to be wrong.
Frankly, Josh, they don't go that well on TCGplayer.com.
Well, they go well. They go well. You sell a lot of them. You just don't get to keep a lot of your own money.
Well, the fees are the fees. The thing that drives me nuts is that for the fees, you don't get any ability to ship. You can't even print a label from their site.
I think that's your rub.
Dude, you know how much extra work it is for like a high volume seller to have to export. You have different weights on. You can't even have different weights on products. You have to export things to pirate ship. Like
that would suck. It's another step in the process.
Right. And they won't even there's no integration to Shopify.
It's a very simple thing to do. I understand the no integration to Shopify. The address stuff is weird. The label stuff is weird.
Yeah, I mean, and they have eBay. They have it on eBay. They just poured it over. I don't know.
And eBay's killing it. I told you about my purchase, what I did on eBay. I bought a trading card on eBay that I've always wanted that I spent probably too much on.
I don't remember what you bought.
eBay asked me,
what'd you buy?
Well, you have to watch the video when I open it.
Oh, just tell me
eBay asked me, they said, do you want to just ship this to PSA for grading?
Stop gatekeeping your good content.
No, this is going to be publicly available for plebs like you, dude.
Go watch like on Hometown TCG.
For losers like you. Oh, Oh, another plug from Louis. Another shameless plug. No, it's they asked me to ship it to PSA, and they shipped it to PSA for grading, and then are just shipping it back to me.
I did say that last time. Yeah, now you can
That's
do. You know what's crazy? When you grade now on PSA, you can hit a button and it ships it to. It keeps it at PSA, and then you
Yep.
can just hit a button and list it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's so good.
I like having the slabs though.
I do too. Yeah, I don't use it, but I know guys who are smarter than me and they use it.
Yeah, but can
They
you?
don't handle
Here's the
any
question.
shipping. They don't do any of the,
Here's the question: can you break up the order?
Yeah, you can
Hey,
you can select which ones.
Send me the 10s.
Yes,
Vault the 9s.
Yeah, 100%.
That's the service right there.
Yeah,
Sell the scratch. Get
or
out of
just
here.
have them vault the 10s, and then when you want them, you hit the button, and you get them sent to you.
No, I want to sell. I want to keep the 10s and display them and be like, look at my maybe take them to a
Look at your background. You've got a bunch of card savers. You've got a brown box. Where are your 10s?
Right, they're actually over on that shelf over there.
Oh, for when you're standing up.
Yeah, completely office redesign, man.
We're
doing a lot of stuff over here, Hometown TCG. We're moving. We're shaking.
I like your acrylic boxes for your collector. I need to get those. I've got them for my old boxes.
My thought was every $1,000 card I have is definitely in protection.
Yes.
Like, why would I not?
All right. So Edge of Eternities, you want to do some gambling? Where do you think Edge of Eternities is next week on pre-release weekend?
That's just gonna keep going up. This set is so good.
You think? Interesting.
All right. This set is so good. I don't know. Let's ride the wave. Let's ride the hype. Let's go 450, baby. Really? I don't think that's true, but I'd like to say something Georgish in his honor for not being here.
Are you Hometown Gaming TCG on TCG Player?
I'm not.
There's a Hometown Gaming TCG.
I can't get TCG Player to respond to me.
There you
go. I don't have a seller account. They don't like me.
Our sponsor.
They're not my homies.
And
they're not channel members for sure.
I don't know. 450 seems high.
It does. That's why I said it.
I think pre-release weekend you could see there. I'm gonna say it actually is gonna stay right at 400 though.
All right, well, sure. Make the most boring content in the known universe.
I think after everybody can list boxes, I don't know. There's that new thing. I don't think it's. I think this one's a farce. I think this goes down long term. If Tark here, hold on. If Tark here is $335, why is this 400?
Well, it's probably a smaller print run. Yeah. Probably, maybe. Also, like, Tark here was fine. It was fun, but like,
I thought Tark here did really well. I don't know.
I think Tark here is a ton of fun to play. What am I missing out of Tark here, where it's replacing the runs of cards we've seen?
What was the special cards in Tark here?
I just asked you that question.
Nothing.
Instead of answering me,
I just asked it. I mean, I know Ugin was the big chase.
Yeah, they brought back Halo foiling, right?
Yeah, I hate that. Yeah,
did they have fetches in Tark here?
Oh, it was the fetches.
The fetches, yeah.
The
Dragon Scale
fetches were the big chase.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at us, dude.
Look at us. We're we're almost real content creators.
Almost.
All right. Yeah. Here's the thing. Spider-Man.
Misty Rainforest Dragon Scale foil is $235.
Yeah, we sold one the other day.
Good Lord. Why would you buy this and not a duel? What is happening?
Did you see
old man yelling clouds?
Did you see the video I did? The Jurassic Park emblem card I sold it for $800, $775. Same price you can get it was a raging Tyrannosaurus or whatever. Sure. Emblem. $775. Somebody bought it.
That's insane.
It's the price of a Gaia's Cradle. It's a Gaia's Cradle. Why would you buy a dinosaur? It's nuts. People are idiots. They're probably Jurassic
because
Park
it's the new thing. It's right in front of you.
I went to sleep last night watching Jurassic Park. Fell asleep 15 minutes in. Woke up an hour later to this giant dinosaur roaring.
I'm just imagining you pull your covers up. Ah!
I was like, what is happening? And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna turn off the TV and went back to bed. All right, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
$728 right now on TCG Player. Is that going to be a good deal or a bad deal in 6 months?
That's going to be a bad deal.
Wow.
It's going to be a bad deal. Wait, in 6 months or on release?
Yeah, it's like 3 months after release, right? Oh, bye, Josh. You back? You left.
I'm back. I lost
You're back.
Whoa.
Look at us.
Whoa.
That's like 3 months after release, right? When's the actual release? 9/26.
Yeah, I was thinking on release when I snapped.
No, I'm thinking like 3 months after the hype's down. Is $725 going to be a good price or a bad price?
Bad price.
Interesting.
Bad price.
Okay.
I can tell you how we get there, but I don't think you'll believe me. I think you'll just fall into the false hype.
I want to hear it.
I think how we get there is the exact same way we got to the original Lord of the Rings with no bounce back, because it's not Lord of the Rings. I think everyone gets excited. Everyone gets hyped. It comes out, we all buy it. However, we have memory. We invested. We bought Final Fantasy. It went to the moon, and when it stops going to the moon, we all panic sell, and it comes back down.
You don't think the demand for Spider-Man is equal to the demand of Final Fantasy?
No. It's not Marvel. It's Spider-Man.
I have no clue. This is why it's so difficult now. It's like now we're playing the game of like, what's a bigger IP? That's what we're playing. So let's ask the internet, right? Like, what's a bigger IP?
I have my AI right here.
Spider-Man or Final Fantasy? We're using Google's AI, by the way, which is the worst AI. Spider-Man likely holds the larger overall presence, primarily due to its massive success in film and comics. It's according to AI. If that's the case, then does that mean it should have the same hype? Like, is that where we are, where it's just like whoever has the biggest IP is going to be the biggest set of the year?
No, I don't think so. Final Fantasy, I think your distance from Magic the Gathering at its core matters. Final Fantasy
Feels like
world
Magic Gathering. Yeah.
Feels right, and I think there's a lot of crossover there, right?
Yeah.
Most Magic fans probably played Final Fantasy at some point, because most nerds at some point have played Final Fantasy, right? Spider-Man, I think, has a lot of crossover. I don't think it's as much. So I think that matters here.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that take. I think it's a really strong take.
When you think of our generation, the people that are spending money on TCGs right now, much closer to our generation, maybe a little bit older, they're not the people that grew up on comic books, right? We grew up on the Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire movies, but not comic books. So the tie wasn't there.
I think the tie is still there. I don't think that's fair.
I don't think it's there.
I think the tie. I think there's going to be a lot of people excited for Spider-Man. I do think one of the big things that I think is we have to mention here. There is no serialized cards currently listed on their pictures for Spider-Man.
Or Commander decks.
Right. Commander decks is a whole nother conversation, but no serialized cards means there's not going to be that big hype that you get with like the super limited serialized cards.
No. This is
unless they add them, but I don't think they will.
This is weird because it's going to feel like we want a Magic set to feel. There's going to be 2 booster boxes.
Yeah, and they're doing like starter decks in each color.
Like right. There's going to be 2 booster boxes here, Louis. And no one's going to like this set because it's missing the highest of high-end collectibles, and it's missing the most popular product that you can do. Like,
I don't like it.
It's what we would have asked for if you were to put a gun to our head 2 years ago. It's like, what do you want, Magic? We want less products. We want to go back to classic collectability, and we'd be here. And
for some reason, my brain goes to that this is going to be like a Fallout light level release in terms of the collector boxes, which was like stores got a case. Like maybe if you had good relationship
really,
yeah, like I'm a little worried that that's where this is going to go.
then why is Edge of Eternities underprinted?
Final Fantasy.
You have a fly flying
I know,
around
it's been here
in
all day.
circles. What the
I
hell?
know, dude. It's so hot outside, man. Like
you know you're allowed to clean your basement, right?
My basement's clean. It's like the flies, man. And we had a party with the door kept opening and closing and opening and closing. People were going to the potty, the whole thing. 2 kids. There's just it's a mess.
Just flies. Yeah.
Life is a mess. Yeah.
Oh, I got to send you a picture of my backyard. I just had 4 trees removed.
Nice. I saw the one picture.
I got a backyard now, dude.
Nice. I saw you're getting a new fence. We're getting a new fence, and we're extending our fence to the left side of our house.
Okay.
I'm excited about that. Also had to pay for a new AC unit, so that was great.
No,
$6,500 in our little rental property. That was awesome.
Sounds about right. We had to replace ours a year and a half ago, middle of winter. I had a call. My pregnant wife is at home, and I had a call that said the guy here was going to turn off the heater. It was in the middle of winter. He's like, "We're turning off the heater because it's dangerous." I was like, "You are not turning off the heater in my house." They're like, "It's code. We have to." I go, "Get out of my house." I'm on the phone. I'm like, "Get out of my house."
When my wife was pregnant, the HVAC went out as at our first house when we didn't have this house. And she texted me. She said, "Hey, the AC's out. You have 24 hours to get it right." She was like 8 months pregnant.
Yeah.
You have 24 hours. Anyway, I don't think
you're like, "Where are you?" She's like, "I'm at a motel. They have AC."
I don't think that Spider-Man's going to be that short printed, but I don't know.
It's just your gut.
This set seems like that. It just seems like they didn't.
Would you say it's what your gut's telling you?
Yeah.
You should listen to that thing. It's huge.
I saw that coming a mile away. All right, let's go to Pokemon. Pokemon Black and White. Gen 5 Pokemon. My kids and I opened 2 ETBs today. I didn't know a single card.
Sent me the articles about the 10 most wanted cards, and I didn't want any of them. And my back hurts a little bit now. I feel older.
Some of them look pretty cool.
Is this the beginning of the end?
No.
Where's the Charizard?
I mean,
a very wise and much smaller YouTuber, when I asked about what Pokemon sets to buy a long time ago, back in the day, told me if it's got a Charizard, you just buy it.
That's fair.
Charizard, Louis.
So somebody told me, I don't know if this is true, but that
let's just pretend it is for the podcast.
Gen 5 is to Gen Z, which isn't that the next generation below us in the generational divide here? Somebody told me our podcast is just 2 old guys looking it up. Yeah. Somebody told me that Gen 5 is Gen Z's first generation, and they're super excited about it, like we were for 151.
Okay, so
I don't know very many Gen Z people though, so I can't. I'm not hip with the Gen Zers.
You have a game store, so you know more than me.
I mean, that means nothing. That just means parents are walking and buying cards for their kids.
No, hold on. Parents, how old are these Generation Z kids?
Dude, there's 2 people who buy Pokemon. Okay, you need to know this. It's either 30-year-old guys like me who come in maybe with their kids.
Are you only 30?
32.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
30-ish. Sorry, I wasn't being precise. They're either 32 years old and 15-day-old people like me, or or they are parents of a 12-year-old, and the parent has no clue, absolutely zero clue what they're doing. Those are the only two types of people that buy.
Okay, so if those are the only two people that buy Pokemon, who's buying this set?
I don't know.
Is this the beginning of the end?
No, this set might not do super well. I mean, it's going to do well because it's a Pokemon set right now. But I don't get it. I just don't know any of them. We were opening the box and I was like, you gotta, and I'm like making up. I actually recorded it because I was just like bored. So I threw the camera up in the corner, like behind them. I'm not gonna post it. But my daughter
You're
was
allowed
like,
to record stuff for yourself. Like,
no, I was thinking I was gonna post it, but it would be awful content. My daughter was like, "What is this?" I was like, I'm like trying to make up the words because I'm like reading it upside down. Terrible. But people seem really excited for it. Like, we sold a ton of it. It's crazy.
how much of that is? Can we be fair? Some Pokemon demand right now is false demand. Some of it is.
So
You always the scalpers, the people. Some of that is happening in every game. There's some of it.
Yeah.
Right. How much of that? It's a much higher percentage here because the interest feels less genuine.
So I would say some of the interest that we have anyway. For locals, we sold them one of each ETB at MSRP, right? Like they have an account and they're able to use that account to use the discount code on our website, and it's limited to one per person. And they get one of each ETB and the binder collection at MSRP. I think that there's a huge amount of people who want it, right? Like, who are excited. I know one guy who he's for 6 months been trying to get me to sell him 2 cases of ETBs. Like, he's super into it. I think there's a whole nother section of people, for our customers anyway, who this is an opportunity to buy Pokemon at MSRP. It doesn't matter what the Pokemon is. It's like everything else is, twice as expensive as they want to spend to open up packs. And so there's a demand for it, even if it's just because it's cheaper to get into it.
Yeah, but if you're opening up packs and you don't like the Pokemon inside,
I mean, you just learn too. Like, it's one of those things. You do Pokemon and you
learn to like it.
Yeah, you hang out in the Discord server and you see everybody else really likes this Reshiram EX 168. And oh man, that is pretty cool looking. And then all of a sudden you won't. I mean, like, it happens. I don't know.
Are you selling yourself on the set right now?
I actually do like the Reshiram and the Zekrom. I've actually become kind of a fan of Zekrom because a couple months ago I bought a PSA 10 Zekrom from the original set. And it's kind of cool.
That fly's gonna drive me insane.
It's driving me nuts all day, dude.
Yeah, look at you. Why don't you just kill it?
I have one of those guns.
Oh, what are you doing?
Oh, I can't say that. Sorry. One of the salt things. Have you seen those?
Yeah,
the salt guns. They're pretty cool.
You said it again.
That's all right. I don't care. So there is the super rare
TCG Player, sponsor of the podcast.
There is the super rare new rarity ones that they have of this too, that are like the all black or all white cards.
Yeah.
And those are going to be interesting.
I don't know. It seems like the community, I know there's exceptions. The community with the most money to spend seems to have stated that we are tied to a certain generation of Pokemon. Like, the farther we drift from that, the riskier it gets. Until the next community has that money and build, and then it shifts and it moves.
Well, and that's
I don't think we're there yet.
I don't
think we're there yet.
Yeah.
So you're saying the play is to do it now.
Eventually, those kids will have money. You know what I mean? Like, I
don't know. Eventually, those toddlers will be rich, and I'll take it from them.
But they will never have experienced Pokemon because they can't afford it.
That's true. That's true. It's going to be a whole generation that can't afford Pokemon.
And this is how Pokemon dies. Thanks a lot, 32-year-olds.
Specifically 32 and 15-day-year-olds.
I don't know. Anyway, all right, let's move on. That's it. So that's doing fine.
I'm skeptical about this set. I don't mean to be. I'm not trying to be a downer.
I respect that. I respect that. Not you doing whatever you're doing right now. I no respect that. But like an ETB is currently $112. So like maybe we just don't get it.
Where's it going to be on release?
It's only selling 11 a day. That's terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. Where's it going to be?
85.
That's a pretty big drop.
Yeah.
Pretty good size drop. It's still, I mean, it's still an expensive ETB for what an ETB is, but that's a big drop.
Yeah. I think these are 85.
Now, what if Pokemon did a WWE set?
Why?
That's what another TCG is doing. And I just want to know, would
Who's
you
doing
collect
Oh, is that
WWE?
No, they're not. Freaking the worst, dude.
It's a hat set. But what if Pokemon did a Universes Beyond thing? How would they do it? How would it happen? Would they have to do like, remember when they had the special edition Pikachus dressing up in
Huge
Halloween
fly.
costumes and stuff? It's a huge fly.
It's a huge fly. Do you ever
What
watch
if they
Breaking
did
Bad? You ever watch?
Yes.
Well, they did that.
Yeah, I
They
know.
had-
And it was a banger.
It was a banger.
It was an absolute banger.
It was so good.
You need to kill that fly.
Do you remember the whole Breaking Bad episode all about the fly?
Yeah.
Every time I
weird.
get to that episode, whenever I watch through Breaking Bad, I'm always amazed at how they made an entire episode about the fly.
You're like, skip it.
Such good TV. All right,
I watched that like 2 years ago for the first time. It's really good.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've watched Breaking Bad's by far my favorite show. I think Better Call Saul might be better, but
Better Call Saul was really good.
that whole series is really good. Prison Break also very good. It's up there with that. Ozark also really good if you haven't watched
Ozark was good. I like off the cuff TV shows. Halt and Catch Fire was one of my favorite TV shows.
Golf, parenting,
Yeah.
TV show podcasts. That's it.
And beer. You eat beer.
That's the golf.
Well, you just call it Dude Podcast.
All right. Speaking of dudes, let's talk about sorcery.
Did you just gatekeep sorcery for women?
I mean,
Is that what you just did?
no, but I don't think anybody will be upset if I did that.
I think sorcery did. I think pretty no. That's me. I'm being facetious.
Speaking of dudes, Ed Beard Jr. is a dude. And he all right. We have 3 sorcery topics. The first one is not a good one. I'm very upset.
Topic. It's a good topic.
I'm very upset.
Okay, well, hit us with it. Stop
Dragon
stalling.
Lord. Dragon Lord came out. Well,
Mhm.
Dragon Lord went on sale.
Oh well.
Well, that's not even true. One store put up Dragon Lord pre-orders before distro even knew the product. The store I'm talking about is Team Covenant. No shade, no shade to the fine dudes at Team Covenant. No shade at all. But before stores who are running games and hosting events and dealing with their customers and doing the whole thing, before stores even had access to pre-order at distribution, Team Covenant had their pre-orders up and sold out very quickly. They sold out. They didn't have like a metric ton of boxes, right? But they sold out very quickly. The rumor is they had 1,000 boxes. Limit 1,000 boxes. Distros, no clue what the product was. And then all of a sudden, they had pre-orders up. Pre-orders were due in 2 days, Josh. 2 days. You had a pre-order. Like on the website for most games, for Magic, the pre-orders, we're pre-ordering Avatar right now. 3 sets down the road, right? Like
I'm familiar. Listen, I know I don't own the store,
but other people might not be.
Yeah, sure.
So 2 days to pre-order. And then I am told, and I spent I'm not every store, but I'm a bigger spend store in sorcery.
I would think you're the biggest non-Team Covenant, no shade, because apparently I have to say that now. Sorcery spend store in the United States.
My rep also says that, so I would also Guess
Oh
that.
well,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Look at me hitting them with facts.
And we're told we're going to be getting 2 boxes from one distro. and quote unquote maybe a case from my main distro. So like, why is this not
Hold on.
just
Hold on. People are going to think we're faking this. We've not
I'm not
talked about
faking
this
it. I
before.
am
You have not. No,
anticipating.
you have not told me these numbers before. We
No.
have not talked about this release until this moment.
At
right
this
now.
point, and I don't know my numbers for my distro. My I don't know what my numbers are going to be. They
I thought you
basically
said 2 boxes and maybe a case.
right. That's what they've told me, but like, there's not. Those are not hard numbers.
They're not
Those were
locked in.
like, those were like my reps being like, I think this is what I'm gonna have for you, just so you know, I'm not happy about it. Like that. That's what I'm being told.
Sure.
Yeah. So I don't understand. Well, if this product is obviously not for stores, right? Like, and it makes sense to me. It makes sense to me that this product's not for stores. It's like $60. So like, you assume I don't even know what distro costs. It's got to be like $45 or something like that. It's a lot of it's a lot of money to spend to make $15 at MSRP, right? To ship out a little box. It feels like a secret layer. I totally understand giving it to Ed Beard Jr., who's the artist, to sell to his people and whatever. But this seems to me to be something that should be.
Is it available for sale by Ed Beard Jr. on his website?
On his Patreon. Mm-hmm. I think he was given 1,000 boxes or something like that. Like that's, maybe it was 700, some number that was he advertised.
Some number that shouldn't matter.
Right. No, I'm not criticizing the number that he got at all.
Sorry, I keep sliding around. I keep sliding around on my chair here, and I think it's like,
like, I have more than 12 people locally who are interested in Dragon Lord. Like,
yeah, sure.
Never mind that people want to open it to get a couple, at least 1 or 2 foils, right? Like, you can get 1 foil in each box. There's no. This should not have ever been. It appears to me that this was never actually intended to be given to distribution. Like, and it seems to me that this should have just been go to sorcery.com and order, and it sell out in 3 hours, and never promoted to stores, never exclusive. I don't know if Rudy's going to have any of these. Team Covenant, though, it makes no sense to me that a store like Team Covenant, gets them where stores who are running events and doing stuff are basically going to be SOL and not get this stuff. It just seems like
I could play you old Channel Fireball videos and
100%
tell you why. Like,
yeah, no, we've been through this exact scenario in every TCG we cover.
We'll do a lot of things. Let's not act surprised. Let's not be like shocked Pikachu face or anything here. But
I am surprised. Like, I'm surprised that Sorcery makes the mistakes that they've seen other card games make. I'm surprised.
Yeah,
I
also
believe they're smarter than that.
This is the same reason, in technology and development and stuff. I think there's a lot of teams, mine included, that make a lot of mistakes saying we won't do that. Like, that's so obvious. We won't, and then your own hubris gets a hold of you, and you're like, nah, we're different. We're different, and it's like, you're not though. So, I
just don't get. I don't understand why they didn't.
Hold on. The Team Covenant pre-sale thing, no shade, because apparently we have. I'll keep saying it, I guess. Pre-ordering before stores even know if they can get any boxes, and distro even knows what the product is. That in itself, to me, would be a problem. I have never liked, take any indie TCG that we've discussed. Yep. I've never liked a store being able to, a company, a group being able to get ahead of everyone else in the space when the community is so small, because it's a delicate balancing act. And I know everyone's going to say, why does it matter? People get their butt, because it's a delicate balancing act. And when pillars start to fall out of that balancing act, it affects everyone involved, in my opinion. I don't know anything else, but
let me help
that's
you
what I feel.
Explain a reason. Because why would a new store ever get involved if they know that this is what they'll have to compete with?
But that's what I'm saying. Those are the pillars I'm talking about falling out of the system, right? You don't have the natural ecosystem that other games utilize when you cheat that system. So that in itself would be a problem to me.
I feel like we're a broken record just complaining about
Well, but
yeah. It's
why
the same
would
thing
you
with
ever
beta.
like?
They got a bunch of extra beta before anybody else too.
But that's why I wanted to gloss over that, because
Yeah.
we've been there before.
Right.
Having this be theoretically, we could be wrong. You could get a ton of boxes and your rep was just way wrong. That's it's on the board, right? Yes, it's not likely, but it's on the board. If what we think is true, and stores don't get a lot, what are we doing? Like, what's this product for? Because I thought this product was to introduce new cards into the game and shake up the system, be able to build new decks. If this is just a limited drop, highly collectible item that's functionally unique and people just can't have access to it, I've complained about this with Magic. And just to show fairness, I have said that that's bad when Magic the Gathering is the world's most played and largest TCG in the known universe. It's bad when they do it. So it's bad when you do it too. Like, what are we doing here? So I want to know what the product is for. And if it's meant as a highly collectible item, one foil per set, as I think is what you told me.
One foil per box set. Yeah.
Right. If it's supposed to be highly collectible, it's sold in such siloed fashion that you're at a risk of like, hey, one person can hold a lot of the stock, i.e. Channel Fireball, holding back boxes forever. You have a situation where only certain people know it, so they have access to it, so it's not widely collectible. And what makes something collectible? It's not only one person chasing it, it's everybody wanting to chase it. And this is so insane. It's unobtainable.
Yeah.
If I was a sorcery collector, if this had a foil shark in it, right? And I was like, oh my God, that's amazing. I'd feel like it's unobtainable. I have fairly okay means to get access to trading cards when I want them, and I would feel like this is unobtainable, and that would turn me off.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, and now let's pretend you're a player, not just a collector, right? Because there are sorcery players, and
Yeah.
you want to get your box, and you're like, I just want one box. That's all the cards, which I think is like, listen, I'm not usually team players getting cheap cards, but I am team players getting cards at a price. I mean, even at the MSRP,
It should be reasonable.
even at $60 for 15 cards, let's pretend like that's reasonable. $5, what is that, like $5 a card, $4 a card, or something like that?
That's not, I know that that's crazy when you say it that way, but it's not that crazy when you consider like Secret Layer exists and stuff like that.
Right.
It's not that crazy.
Where I'm saying even at $4 a card, I'm saying is pretty reasonable. It's not, but that's what I'm saying.
I get where you're going. Go ahead.
But now you're a player and you've been waiting all year because it's one set a year. And now the only way to get it, because TC is out and all the boxes went to TC, and Rudy, if he has it, is behind a paywall, so you're not going to be able to get it there. Your local game store is going to get two of them. Most local game stores are going to just sell it on eBay because they're going for $420 on eBay. So like, I just don't, it seems like they should have just made this, like, stores are going to basically make it so you can't play these cards. Like if I was hosting an event after the release
what
of this,
and if the cards aren't that powerful? Like, what does it matter?
there's a whole
right?
other avatar. There's a bunch of,
yeah, but if the avatar sucks,
right?
like,
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Right. But like you can't host an event and allow people to play with this if literally nobody has the cards. You know what I mean? Like,
well, you start to enter the paywall of highly competitive TCGs, which Sorcery is not, right? But you start to enter, I have to have the best stuff to even show up to the local, because if not, I get stomped.
Yeah.
Right. So if that's the scenario, that's not an issue, in my opinion, like from a store rule standpoint, if the avatar isn't like crazy overpowered. If, let's say, it's perfectly balanced, as all things should be, and it's just a normal avatar, then you shouldn't ban it. But you know what it is? It feels really bad. If you're like, wow, that looks like a ton of fun to play. Let me go, where do you get that? Oh, it's in this special box. Oh, okay. How do I get that box? Well, you spend $400 on eBay, or you go back in time and have a Team Covenant subscription. Like,
This is the type of thing, and I reached out for the record. I reached out to the Sorcery team before the podcast last week when I was mad about this. I reached out to them. I said, "Hey, I'm frustrated by this whole situation. Here's my thoughts," and they were very receptive. And one of the members of the team said, this was never essentially this was never meant to be like a full on release type thing, right? It was more in tune to like a secret layer, not really distribution type thing, which is fine. And like I said to them, like, I understand that. My big thing for me is like, this cannot be how Gothic goes the next set. Like this cannot, this type of thing cannot be, because here's the thing. I love Sorcery, and I'm committed to Sorcery, and I'm gonna buy as much Gothic as I can get my hands on, and I'm gonna sell it to my people. We're gonna have pre-orders, we're gonna do it at MSRP, we're gonna do it the right way, just like we've done every other set, every other thing in the past, right? We're gonna do that. Even though this happened, I'm here, I'm doing that. But your store who isn't a Sorcery lover, your LGS owner who somebody came to them and was like, "Hey, will you carry out this game for me? I really want to host events." And they begrudgingly were like, "I'm going to spend some time away from Magic the Gathering or Pokemon to host Sorcery events." And they took the time to get set up in the Play Network, and they took the time to get organized and to host events. They made the schedule, and they posted it in their Discord, and they put it on their Facebook, and they tried to grow the game. And then 6 months ago, they hear the Dragon Lord stuff comes out, and they're like, "Oh, great. Finally, another release, right? Finally, another way that I can monetize this thing that I've been doing and bring excitement to bring new players into the game." They're finally like, "Oh, Dragon Lord." And then they reach out to their rep. The rep has no effing clue what it is. And then 2 days go by and they miss the pre-order because the rep had no clue what it was, right? And now you're going to be frustrated. This type of thing should grow the game, should produce more stores and more players and should whatever. And instead, this type of thing is going to be something that prevents that store from ordering Gothic. They're going to say something like, "Well, the last release, they butchered that. So why would I order this next thing? Why would I continue to host events if, maybe they don't even know like the Team Covenant thing and the whatever, but like, why would I host events if I can never get product even on pre-order and release?"
Yeah, I mean, and here's the good thing about indie TCGs is that community's small enough where when the store owner's like, "No, this is butchered," they're like, "No, the next one's a real release." Like, there's some convincing that can be done there. Now the problem is if they're losing, let's say you have limited table space and you've now knocked out a commander knight. Right. It's a problem if you're knocking out other knights for indie TCGs. If you're supplementing unused space with indie TCGs, I don't think any of that'll be a concern, right? Not to get too far down the roads of nuance there, but I do think there can be some smoothing over with a smaller community talking to game stores saying, "Hey, Gothic's different. It's not. This was the unique thing. Gothic is normal." The thing that I'm going to get ahead of now is I don't see any reason why come Gothic we won't see the same Team Covenants. Sorry, no shade. Is early.
It's not a Team Covenant issue. It's a Sorcery issue. Let's be clear. Like it is an issue with the way that
it's an issue with how good Team Covenant's sales team is, because I don't even know how they convinced some of these games to let them do this. Like
that's a whole. I mean, I don't know.
They've got the world's greatest.
I guess money. I mean,
no, they can't if they're paying for this privilege.
I'm saying number of boxes ordered, money up front. I mean, it must be.
What
I know I can't even come close to getting that many boxes. Like
not Sorcery. Sorcery doesn't need money.
Yeah,
it's not that.
According to me, I guess.
No, but I don't think we'll see that change, right?
Well, it's a shame, man. The game's never going to grow. These games we've seen this kill other games in the past. Nobody wants to compete with somebody who has a promo, an exclusive promo, exclusive number of boxes before anybody has anything. If you can put up a pre-order 6 months ahead of everybody else, knowing exactly, anybody can do that. Anybody can sell, it's such an advantage in the ecosystem that it prevents other people from even wanting to be a part of it.
And maybe it won't be, because isn't Gothic coming up soon?
Yeah, nobody knows. Well, no, We don't know, at least.
I thought you said no. I thought we had a whole fight with Donald in the podcast
They
where it's going
said
to be
this
this year.
They said
Yeah.
this year. Yeah. I mean, you can
So, like,
anticipate October based on previous release cycle.
right.
But
So
nobody,
it's not,
I mean, like,
nobody knows. There hasn't been an announcement of that.
you don't know how many packs are in the box. You don't know all those things, right? Like if I were to put up a pre-order right now, what would I do it at? $129, which was Arthurian Legends pre-order price, or $150, which was Beta's pre-order price? Or is it
Right.
going to be more packs and more expensive and $180? Are they going to rate?
What image would you use?
Yeah, nobody knows any of that unless all of a sudden somebody knows a bunch of information. They put up the pre-order before distro has. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a whole.
Yeah. You don't want to get your news from. I want to stop
A
saying
competitor.
like, yeah, you don't want to get your news from a competitor. You don't want to get your news from Channel Fireball.
And they're
you
a competitor. They're a competitor to everyone. Not even to Louis on Kitchen Table TCG. But my local customers who don't have any, don't give any shits at all about the channel, right? Like the local customers, when Team Covenant put up pre-orders, all texted me and said, "Hey, are you going to be able to pre-order this?" And I said, "I don't know. I just saw that they put up pre-orders. My reps still have no clue what's going on." I said, "I think I'll have them for you." So then they didn't buy them.
Oh no.
Yeah. And so now if I don't have boxes for them, which I probably won't,
you're going to have to go secondary
I
market.
look like an asshole. Like that's the type of thing that every store that's not Kitchen Table TCG, not Louis, that every store is going through if they care about Sorcery, if they are promoting the game. So then the question is, why would you continue to care about the game if they don't care about you? Right? If they only care about this one company, then why would you continue to do those things? And the argument to that is, Louis, they have cornerstone events. They have all these other things that they're doing for the game store, blah, blah, blah. I get that. That's great. Cool. You get to do an event. That's awesome. I'm thankful to be able to get to do the event. But that doesn't move the needle on getting stores to carry the game, which is what you need.
The problem is, I've said it before, I'll say it again, it's a delicate balance. You can't have some of the delicate balance and then circumvent the rest of it. And I get that maybe you want to break the mold. Maybe you're trying to innovate. You're trying to break the system. You're trying to disrupt, as they say. But that means you're going to lose when you disrupt, you lose the benefit of the existing system, right? And that, if it's not done properly, can hurt the consumer, can hurt people in the existing system, i.e. the store. It's a rough spot to be in. I want to see how Gothic goes. I want to reserve judgment because I'm still, I said it before and I said it again. I want to believe that the Sorcery team can make this happen and make it and can manage that delicate balance. I don't like what I'm seeing. There's not a lot of confidence or joy brought to the hometown TCG side of the desk right now.
I'm here to bring you confidence and joy, Joshua, because I have from the Sorcery creator himself, Eric. He sent me a message back in June saying, "Hey, when could be a time to be shown during your stream on the podcast when there's especially much criticism flying around you or against Sorcery, please share this image." And this is a spoiler that we are given for Gothic that he wanted to put just when, I'm going to drop it to you before I drop to that, just when things were going pretty south. And I would say right now, I am frustrated with things enough to say that things are going pretty south. So
you can't drop this now.
Why not?
You can't drop this now. You have to wait till Donald and George are here.
No, they're not here. That's not my fault. This is still the podcast.
Oh my God. If you drop this now.
No, we're dropping it now.
What am
I going to do? Edit this out?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
I have to post this. You really want
to do it, baby?
Why do you want to do that?
I don't want to give away much information. Are you posting it now?
No. What do you? Tell me why not?
Because the number of screaming individuals in the photo.
Oh, because it's 4.
We could recreate this photo.
No, I'm posting it now.
The spoiler. Okay.
I'll post it now. Forget it.
Okay.
We have our spoiler without George and without Donald. Donald for
That's
Gothic.
cold, bro. I
I'm
know
mad. It's
Donald
not
isn't
my
there.
fault. It's not my fault. George is not here. That's not my. He was supposed to be here yesterday. I want a chorus of condemnation, George, right now. He was supposed to be on the podcast yesterday.
He
Could
was.
have
I
been a
was
part of
supposed to
this.
not do this week.
Yeah, he canceled on us. That's his fault, not yours, not mine.
No, he canceled on you because I also told you I can't. I didn't cancel on you. This is the normal recording time. I said I can't do it differently.
Unique magic of destructive criticism. Was that destructive criticism that we just did?
I mean, I think there's a reason you got this card.
This card
We got
is why,
this card. Oh my God, we
been,
got this card.
This card is why we've been banned from so many indie TCGs.
So, to their credit, they take criticism, which is
yeah, and they do it with humor, like this spoiler card, which we were given to share when there was a lot of criticism, which was now each player chooses another to discard a card. That's pretty cool fact.
Wait, so what's this? What set is this from?
This is from Gothic. Yeah.
Is there a bunch of Gothic spoilers going around already?
No, this might be this. Yeah, there's spoilers.
Is this the first Gothic spoiler? What are we doing? Listen, these are the moments where I get confidence in Eric, Simon, and the team. That's hilarious.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
The humor of Eric is top tier. Eric's got a top tier humor. Not this top tier. Cool too. Not top tier in his distribution of 15 card box
of TCGs. But hold on, top tier at art though, because this looks sick. This sorcery cards look so cool. God, get this right. Get this right. Sorcery cards look so cool. I'm doing it. I'm going to get one of my sharks just a hug.
A unique magic of destructive criticism. Each player chooses another to discard a card. And this is Ian Miller artwork. Pretty awesome. Pretty exciting. Air card for 1 mana. Chorus of Condemnation.
I'm a little upset it's not a shark, but you know.
I'm going to get criticized for when we revealed this. And to that, I say, this is a unique magic of destructive criticism. So you are part of this card too, if you're criticizing that.
So, but you got told when to release it.
No, he just said, I literally asked him, I said, let me see if I can find the conversation. I said, thanks so much. I said, I'm honored to spoil the card. Any other requirements? Said, no specific limitation, but if possible, first showing during some discussion or controversy.
That's what I'm saying. You were told when to release it, so it's not like you're.
No, it was his joke, not mine.
My last spoiler card for an indie TCG came out in a short that took me 30 seconds because I was so done. So I did not treat it respectfully. You've treated this very respectfully.
So that was all the bad stuff. Gothic though, it was like
which this card is from.
Yeah, it was a very emotional week for my sorcery brain because I was so mad. I was so mad about the Dragonlord thing because I've been so excited for it. Yeah, I should be. I love sorcery, and I'm gonna get 12 boxes for what? What am I gonna do with 12 boxes? I was gonna open 15 boxes to try to get one of each foil. You know, what am I supposed to do with 12 boxes? I'm not gonna.
You thought out of a random. There's 15 cards, and you get a randomized foil. You thought you'd only have to open 15 boxes? How hot is your hand?
No, you play the like I'm a store owner thing, and I can open up a sealed case. Right, so you play the game like that's all stuff you think of when you're storing. Like you're gonna.
Aren't you educating me?
But also, like when you sell singles, you can open up more than one, and you just sell the cards. Not if you just get 12. I mean, these cards are gonna be stupid expensive. Stupid expensive.
You're not getting a set of these. Oh, that's a lie. You might get a set of these foils.
Yeah,
you're not getting your money out of the set of the foils.
No, not if there's whatever. But they announced SCG Con, which is cool. We'll talk about it later. But with Gothic, the big thing, they changed the deck size. This is now the final deck size, which is going to be a bigger deck, a bigger toolbox. He is funny.
You're a toolbox, dude.
So the ideal land for the decks is going to be 60 cards for the spell book and 30 cards for the atlas. So that will be the finalized deck. But then they added that you have a small 10 card collection, which is your sideboard essentially. I like this. You're going to hate this. Donald's going to hate this. My friend Logan, who doesn't play Sorcery because he hates this type of stuff, is going to hate this. Their collection says, so their sideboard rules essentially says, if you're in a tournament, it's the 10 cards that you've designated in your deck, right? But if you're playing casually at home, it's your entire collection, which I think is super cool. Like you can basically card search things from your sideboard. There's a card called Toolbox.
Yeah, Magic used to be that. Take a card you own from outside the game and put it in your hand.
Yeah.
That's still how Magic works outside of tournament Magic.
Really?
Yeah, if someone was sitting across from me and they played Glittering Wish or something and was like, search for a card you own and put in your hand, I wouldn't be like, well, is that in your side? I'd be like, no, sweet. What are you pulling out? Black Lotus? Let's do it.
Yeah. So I think that's cool. The Toolbox, the Silver Bullet, they just both sacrifice to Bear may cast a spell from their collection, basically. But here's the thing that I was very excited about. So I was very frustrated with, the whole thing. But then I was very, very excited that I'm trying to find.
Express that you're very excited a lot. What are you very excited about?
Where is it? Oh, I took a picture of it and sent it in the Discord. I don't see it here anymore. That they said that sorceries. Oh, it's literally right there.
You posted on Facebook too.
Yeah, that the Gothic is going to be their biggest set yet, and that just brought a ton of joy to me, because the biggest criticism I had of Arthurian Legends was the 250 cards, whatever it is. Like, you saw so many duplicates. You had to only open a couple boxes to get everything. Like, the biggest set yet, a bigger set than Alpha Beta, I think is really, really cool. And I think if you're gonna have one set a year, it has to be 400, 500 cards. Like, there's just no, if you're gonna do 200 card sets, 300 card sets, you have to do two sets a year. But if you're gonna do one set a year, it has to be that big, because you have to extend the length of it, to pull the cards and
yeah.
So I'm really excited about that. I think it's gonna be. I think that means a lot. So,
see, I don't get as I get critical. I don't get nearly as high and nearly as low as you do, and maybe that's why my content sucks and yours is awesome. This to me is a barrier for entry. If you're doing one set a year, which they have committed to, they have told me, Josh, you don't know what you're talking about. You keep saying we can't do this. You're an idiot. Shut up and sit on the sidelines. I said, well, okay, if you're going to do that.
I've heard them say exactly that.
Yeah, I mean, actually, in Simon's defense, he called me an idiot to my face, and he wasn't wrong. Like, I had no criticism. Smart guy.
Is this when we were super hungover?
Yeah, of course, because we were idiots.
We totally deserve that. Maybe that's why I didn't get any Dragon Lord.
That would be hilarious.
Because we were late to that meeting.
We were so late to that meeting. We were so late to that meeting. That was not a good look. Listen,
no,
Simon,
we apologized.
Yeah, but still, okay, we can apologize and still acknowledge it's not a great look. Sorcery 1 made a Zuby with you 0 on that one, for sure. But this is just a barrier for entry. This is like, if you're going to do one set a year, it's got to be a huge set. Like, it's got to be. Yeah. And the fact that they're not redoing the Arthurian Legend set size, massive win. This is done correctly.
Yep.
In my opinion, for someone who doesn't know trading card games, the ecosystem is just a fan.
And so far, the art also looks like incredible. There hasn't been a single piece of art on the spoilers I feel like misses, and I think that was the big criticism of doing a big set, was how do you do that much art all the time? But
has there been spoilers for Gothic? Because I asked you this and you said ours might be the first.
I said ours is probably the first, like, content creator one. You were too busy laughing at it. Yeah, they have been putting announced like in their articles a bunch of different cards.
I was like, are you just lying about art right now? Because
No.
you just said.
No. If you clicked on the links that I've been sharing all week, you would see the spoilers. But
I clicked on all of your Pokemon links. I assume that everything else is pornography.
No, there's really cool art. I mean, looks awesome.
Day of Judgment does look really good.
I like the Forsaken Crypt. That artwork looks so cool.
I see there's something broken with me. I just like lands. I like lands and Magic, and the sites and Sorcery. I just like them.
Sorcerer is so good.
You just it's never a bad idea to own land, Louis. It's never a bad idea.
Anyway, so Gothic looks really cool. There's let's show off our spoiler card again.
That was hilarious. You big points to you, sir. I remember you mentioning we can't show our spoiler until we get contentious, and I'd forgotten about it.
People are gonna think that I was just being contentious to spoil this card today. I had no intention to spoil.
No, we went over the topics beforehand, and that was not something you outlined for me. No. Caught me off guard.
Like it. The last thing I think is good is SGC Con, which is not really not something that I'm gonna do because I don't travel to play card games because I'm terrible at card games.
You own a store that you can play card games in.
But I've already had one person come to me, and this is not just me saying this. I've already had one person come to me that said, "Hey, I saw Sorcery is going to be at SCG Con. I want to learn how to play because I go to SCG Con all the time, and I'm going to go play in events there." So I think that's super cool.
That's a win.
Yeah, it's good for organized play. It's a big win. So.
And I like that this is a footnote. When your organized play stuff is a footnote, it's like hey, check this out. Also this, this is going to be good. That to me shows me you're in a good space to deal your game to a community that's ready for it. When you make it all about organized play and that's the only thing that you have in your bag, it's a tough balancing act.
Yeah, and they are getting some cards as tickets on the prize wall for the event, which I think is great. But you know what they didn't announce?
Is it another spoiler?
That Star City Games is going to have an exclusive playmat with their Gothic booster boxes and a promo card with their Gothic booster boxes. That would be a mistake. And I want to talk they didn't do this announcement and come out with all this stuff. But just like we talked about with Channel Fireball, when they were
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
The partnership with Star City Games is about play. It's not about product.
Yeah, it's about the event that's going to be there. There's exclusive promos and stuff there for the con, which makes sense because
they're not functionally unique, are they?
No, it makes sense. And that's cool stuff. What drives me nuts is
buy a box from TCG Player, also get a promo.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't want to get mad again. Let's move on.
You don't want
flashbacks.
Another chorus of condemnation.
I need some playmats to rip.
How much is this card going to cost?
Which one?
Chorus of Condemnation.
I don't know. $30, $25.
It's for a foil?
No, for a foil it'll be $100.
No way.
Why not?
Because I have to buy one now.
We'll open one.
I have to buy one.
If I don't get 12 boxes, we'll open one.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
We should do a 1,000-box stream.
I don't have 1,000 boxes.
200-box stream.
I'm not buying 1,000 boxes of.
Yeah, I'll buy them.
All right, and ship me 500 boxes of Gothic, and I'll sit down here and crack packs with you, dude.
That was one of my favorite memory. I guess it was Mitch, not you.
Yeah, it was
my favorite memory of you is when you were actually Mitch. We were opening.
You're such a dick. You want me to contribute that much to the podcast?
Definitely my favorite memory of George was when we were opening all those boxes. It was just funny.
Something came across so way back when I created the Hometown TCG YouTube channel, I subscribed to it with my normal channel, obviously, because
and you gotta get to that
1K. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
gotta get to 1K. Yeah. Of course. And every once in a while, I get so far down the YouTube rabbit hole, it'll suggest a Hometown TCG video from ages ago. And
on it?
No, I don't. I let it go. It was our interview when you interviewed me and John as like up-and-coming content creators in the scene.
Look at me.
That I was like,
that was the start of
whoa.
our friendship.
That was the very first time we spoke in person.
Wow.
Yeah. I thought it was such a cool thing. I was like, that's really nice of that guy to do.
Yeah.
It's not going to really grow us at all, but it was really nice of him because you weren't that big at the time. And I was like, it's really nice of him.
Yeah.
And then we had a great conversation.
And then we started podcasts.
Little did I know it would ruin my life.
now every Wednesday night you're stuck with here.
And now I have a wall of tens of thousands of dollars of trading card games.
All right, I think that's all we're talking about.
What's the secret sauce?
The Cynthia Williams getting fired from Funko Pop.
Okay. So here's the big break. Here's the big takeaway. Chris Cox said, Magic needs to be more well-known at my cocktail parties. Well, you're moving product to Walmart.com. Magic is inarguably more well-known at the cocktail party than it was when he started.
Mm-hmm.
And she's lost 2 jobs. So, like, we dunked on both of them a lot. Did only one deserve dunking?
Yeah. It does seem like she was a big problem. I mean, if you look at Magic over the course of the year she's been gone, it's been a home run.
It has been kind of a home run.
It's been a home run. And it's also basically been Funko Pops.
How do you get fired from Funko? Isn't it just the characters? It's just Funko Pops is characters in a box, right? Like that's the whole thing.
There's nothing to it. The only thing they have to it is that they were first. And that's probably not true either.
So, but like,
how do you get
what
fired?
do you do to mess up a Funko Pop?
She was probably like, hey, you guys know what we should do? Universe is beyond Funko Pops. And they were probably like, oh,
Funko Pops is
we already
already
do that. Yeah.
Do you think she sold them with a packet? Didn't she used to be a cigarette CEO? Wasn't that the thing?
Yeah.
Do you think she started selling packs of cigarettes with the Funko Pops?
All right. Do we have a real
getting fired for that?
Do we have a real secret sauce?
I thought that was it. It's not funny to talk about someone.
It's not funny. Yeah. I feel like we're rubbing it in. She might have a family.
And an aunt who sucks. Just the theme on this podcast is if we disagree with you, your aunt sucks.
Secret sauce. Let's see. Talk about crypto, golf. That's the only thing I know about.
Golf is a secret sauce, dude. So have you like gone out and played 18 holes?
Yes, so I played golf when I was in middle school. When I was in middle school, I was on the
time ago.
I was in the golf league, not on the golf team. It was like on Fridays after school, you went and played golf.
Yeah, you had money but weren't good. Got it.
I don't know about the money part, but like
I'm just being an ass.
So I haven't played golf since like probably high school. My grandfather is a great golfer, and my cousins are like they live in a fancy golf course and they win their golf thing every year.
Did I nail the money thing?
Oh, they've got money. I don't have money. They have money. Yeah. Oh yeah. They've got money for people who are in Boston. That kind of money.
So now that we know not only your golf backstory, but the fact that your aunt sucks too, tell me more.
Don't you talk about my aunt like that. So I haven't played in a long time. So I bought some golf clubs at a yard sale for $25.
It's a move.
And I promised myself I wouldn't spend any money on golf.
Oh no.
And then I bought
golf.
Then I had to buy a putter because the bag didn't come with a putter. So then I was looking on eBay. I wanted one of those belly putters because I think that's the play for sure.
The problem is as your belly gets bigger, the putter's got to get shorter.
But the belly putters were $350 for like any of them. They were all the same price. So then some guy was selling them on eBay, 5 of them, and the starting bid was $480. And I was like, these are $380, $350 each.
Yeah.
So I bought 5 belly putters for $460. And yeah, so it's good.
Do you have a video of you using? I want a video of you using the belly putter.
No, I don't have that. But we went golfing on Saturday last week, and I did great. Shot a 107.
Okay, jokes aside,
107.
not that bad.
It's pretty
For
bad.
just starting.
I lost 3 Pro V1s, which I wasn't super stoked about.
Why are you using Pro V1s?
Because I also bought
What?
so I bought Kitchen Table TCG stamped Pro V1s so that when I lose them, it's advertising. Listen, man, they make it too easy. They make it way too easy on the internet to buy stuff.
So it's funny, our golf origin story starts very similarly.
You also bought Kitchen Table TCG stamped golf balls.
No, I would intentionally lose them. I bought clubs so I'm a left-handed golfer. Growing up, my grandpa was around to teach me. He took care of me during the day, and he's a lefty that taught me to swing a baseball bat.
Okay.
So I learned to swing lefty. So when I transitioned to golf, I could only swing lefty, can't swing righty. Found left-handed golf clubs, bought them in high school. Was like 6'1".
Now you're 6'8".
Grew to be 6'8". Same golf clubs. We're also from the 80s.
Nice.
So I have to do a squat with my irons.
Right.
My driver, my mother-in-law, God bless her, bought me one when the Superstore went out of business or whatever, the PGA's Tour one. So I have a long enough driver for me.
And it's a right.
But everything else is short.
I thought that was going to end with your. I thought that was going to end with she bought you a right-handed driver, and so you drive with your right hand.
I putt right-handed because I didn't have a putter, and my putter is from one of those in your office putter sets, and it was only a right-handed putter. And I have never bought anything other than Amazon golf balls.
Nice.
And I've worked my way into like the 80s. I'm shooting like in the 80s.
That's awesome.
With clubs that don't fit and Amazon golf balls. And I wear 2 gloves because you can never buy a left-handed glove, like a glove for a left-handed without buying the set. Like
you buy the set, and I'll buy the right-handed one off you.
No, so I just wear them both because I think it's different. It's cool.
It's weird.
Yeah, it is. That's why I do it.
We'll have to golf next time we see each other instead of going to these cons.
You're giving me the itch. I haven't golfed.
It's all I think about now. I have my problem in life is that I don't want to do anything, because if I do it, I go like I'm just all in. Like I can't be lightly in golf. I have to either be all in or not in at all. So I decided that this year I'm all in on golf, and I'm gonna do it the right way. So I've been golfing in my front yard. It's great.
Oh, do you have a net?
No, I have a pretty big front yard, so I just have a bunch of like plastic balls, and gotcha. I can actually hit like I also bought a 58-degree wedge, so I can actually hit my 58-degree wedge pretty much 100% in my front yard.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I just shoot that around.
You know that this means, like, if we golf and I outdrive you,
you're definitely gonna. You sound like you're a way better golfer than me.
I'm gonna make fun of you all. Well, driving the ball long does not make you a good golfer, but I am gonna mock you mercilessly. An old man, this old decrepit man, is out driving you, you young buck.
I see. Like I also, it's funny because I'm pretty competitive, but I am not competitive with other people. I just want to beat myself. Like I don't care what you're doing. Like I'll bet on a hole with you, right? Like there's this one guy who Matt golfed with us, and he's got a Mewtwo card he's got a Mewtwo card that my friend really wants, and I just want to give it to my friend. And so I bet him, we had like worked out a deal, and he didn't want to do the deal. It's like even trade for the card. And I was like, listen, man, if I win this hole, you have to do the even trade with me. If I lose the hole, I'll give you an ETB of white flare or whatever.
Yeah, so you lost almost instantly.
I lost the hole. I was close. Yeah. I just missed the putt. I'm terrible at putting. That's the other thing. Awful.
Drive for show, putt for dough, dude.
Absolutely god awful at putting.
So now you've got me looking again. I want to get an extra long set of left-handed clubs.
Let's do it. Let's buy
Like,
clubs
I,
right now.
I feel like I should.
I'll
Like
buy
I'm an adult.
if you buy clubs tonight, I'll buy clubs after you.
Why would you have clubs?
I don't have new irons.
I should take a video for you of me like when I hold my iron standing up,
Yeah.
and then when I get into a regular golf stance and how far down I have to
They're
go.
so expensive though.
Hilarious. Oh yeah, and especially because I have to get them extended.
Yeah. The other thing is the internet knows that I am into golf now. Like everything, every
Yep.
Instagram ad, every single video.
Your kids are getting old enough where you can get away with it now in a morning too. You can get away for long enough.
Yeah, my wife's stoked. She's like,
Yeah.
you actually have a hobby for once? This is crazy. And you can't monetize it because you're terrible.
My wife said the same thing when I started, and I looked. I was like, "What? I've had a hobby." She goes, "Doesn't count."
Yeah. My wife's like excited that I am not.
No,
just
see
working.
now, last little bit of info, and I'm sad George isn't here for this. Chris, my wife tutored someone who is a golf like a course pro that plays with Tony Kukoc, the old Bulls legend, and he's like a 6'9", 6'7" left-handed golfer, and he always said, when Tony rotates his clubs, I'll see if he'll sell them to you. But he doesn't sell his clubs because they're all custom and they got like Kukoc, like his signature on them, his old Bulls number. But how cool would it be to be in Chicago and be out on the golf course and be like, these are Tony Kukoc's old clubs, from the Dynasty Bulls. No big deal. Like, that would be incredible, wouldn't it? He's a left-handed golfer and he's like my size.
I don't mean to burst your bubble, but I don't know what the Bulls are.
Yeah, George would fangirl over this hard right now. That was for him.
Okay. Shout out to George, who will definitely not watch this podcast.
No, especially not this late.
All right, everyone.
That was look at golf clubs.
That was a great intro to what will eventually be Josh and I's golf podcast.
That's gonna have to come with clips. Golf is so much better with clips of you messing up.
Bro, you know what that podcast is? Every week we go golfing and we just record like we get those stupid little glasses. You get the glasses.
Oh, you get the cart cam.
Well, how cool would it be? We get the glasses and the video is two of us, both with the glasses the whole time. All right. Bye, everyone. Remember, to kind of
left-handed extra long plus 4-inch big iron set.
May the zoo be with you.
And also with my golf game, dude.
Go subscribe to Hometown TCG. Bye.